Has copper really rocketed 294%? Well, we're going to talk about that on Super Copper Silver Sunday, everybody. Let's get started. Good morning, everybody. Happy Super Copper Silver Sunday, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, I looked at some charts from way back 20 years ago. Copper has skyrocketed 294%. If that doesn't tell you the true numbers of this beautiful copper, everybody, 294%. If that doesn't make the case for copper, I don't know what will. We're going to make some more cases for copper. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about AI data centers. We're going to talk about prices. We're going to talk about where you can get incredible Geiger, incredible Germania bars, and what's the future for silver too this week? What's going to happen tonight at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where these metals skyrocket once again like they did on Friday, everyone. We're going to talk about that. We're going to show you some incredible pickups at the end of the video, everyone. These videos are quite long because we show our pickups. So we make our case for copper on this on these Sundays, everyone, and we talk to everybody. But just remember, you're your own financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor, so you do your research on copper. You do your research. You make your own decisions, just like you would when you're buying silver, everybody. You want to research your copper. So if you want to stack some incredible, beautiful bars, Geiger, Balmain Mint, Germania bars, and some cast poured bars, guys, by all means. I love it. I think it's a beautiful metal on top of silver, and I will continue to stack it. I see the future. Now, one thing I'll tell you about copper is if copper, it might be years down the road, okay? But if I stack copper, let's say we got 1,000 ounces, all right, which we about where I'm at on copper. It takes up a lot of room, but set yourself a limit on it, in my opinion. Set yourself a limit on it, and that way you'll have some room. Happy Copper Coffee Sunday, right? So that way you'll have some room, everyone. And years and years and years, maybe down the road, your grandkids will thank you, everybody, because right now per pound is the way copper is priced. I'm sure in the future they will classify it in ounces also like silver, because right now copper usually runs about $4 to $5 an ounce, everybody, like silver did way back a long time ago when they were $5 and $4 an ounce and $3 an ounce. Okay, it took it years to get it to where it's at now, just like copper. And copper's lags way behind because it's not classified as a precious metal, but a semi-precious metal. And it's a strategic metal, just like silver, guys. So there's some big news happening with the market right now, that the Washington is talking about increasing the mining production, opening new mines within the United States. Copper, silver mines, all that good stuff, guys. But it still takes years and years and years to develop a mine, develop a new mine, find the copper, find the silver. Everyone takes years and years and years. So that is one reason why I believe copper is going to continue to skyrocket up 294% over a 20-year period. Had to get some coffee. There we go. Happy Super Copper Silver Sunday. So once again, don't forget, everybody, watch these videos too. That helps the algorithm. If you're all over the world, ADHD, guys, this is what you get if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching us. And all over the world, all over the United States. Had a great time at the coin show yesterday. Hopefully, if this video does well, we will post yesterday's coin show video with Mike, and Mike's Coins and Ravenhawk's Coins. Ravenhawk was there. Great guy. Always loved talking to Raven. Very knowledgeable on numismatic coins and such. Everybody, really good guy. We had a lot of fun. Not a big coin show, but it was a fun one, right? So let's get started and let's check out a few things on copper. Let's check out our prices, where we can get it, where the Germania bars are, guys. That's always the big question. They're always out, and now they're really starting to go up again. Once again, they're starting to go up, but there's some places that you can buy them, and if you play your cards right, they're cheap. So if you look today, everybody, as of Friday on the close, this shows 646 per pound, guys. We were actually over 650. This is not physical. It cannot be. I think, let's see, what did it show copper on Kitco? On let's see here. Oh well. Now we'll go back to it. Okay, let's just say 646 pound. You know me, guys. You know, sometimes it doesn't work out, sometimes it does. But look here, we're going to go all the way back to 2005. 2005, guys. Roughly $1.36 a pound back in 2005, and of course all the way up to 643 so far, and that's liable to really skyrocket some more, everybody. 294% increase in copper over the years. Look at this run on copper, 294%. So that's a massive run on copper. And it also goes to show you, it tells you something about copper. It tells you something about silver, that as we grow in this world, and technology changes, and we use more and more copper, and we use more and more silver, everybody, it just depletes our minerals. It depletes them. It gets more expensive. The demand goes way up. The price goes way up, guys, just like it's showing right here. So a very good case for copper, everyone, is time. Okay. Industry is not going to change. Data centers are not going to change, everybody. They're here to stay. Vehicles, electric vehicles are here to stay. The grid is going to have to be updated to support all of the electric vehicles. It's going to have to update to support the data centers. It's going to have to do a lot of things, everybody. So copper is going to skyrocket. It is the new silver. It is the new silver in the future. That's my opinion. Make your own opinion, but that's my opinion, everybody. So if you look here, 294.6% increase in copper since 2005, guys. That's 20 years, roughly 21 years. Okay. Really, when you get our age, 20 years is a long time, but when you're 40 and if you were to start stacking copper now, in my opinion, look at the return in 20 years. If it continues on its current course, everyone. Now, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm looking at the numbers, the primary drivers of these increase. Look at that. Green energy. Okay. Green energy. Green energy, like it or not. I mean, I like gas cars, guys, but it's not going away. With the new generations coming up, they want to have driverless cars, and they don't want to have to work at anything. They want it as easy as possible. So green energy is not going away. It says here, copper is an essential component for electric vehicles, manufacturing, wind and solar power systems, and battery storage, which is an exponentially multiplied baseline demand. That's huge, guys. AI infrastructure right there. That is the boom right there. AI infrastructure. A continuous build out of modern data centers requires vast amounts of electrical grid upgrades and high density power equipment, consuming massive quantities of copper cabling. Everyone, severe supply squeezes. Global mining capacity has struggled to keep up pace due to a lack of new large scale mining investments and potential disruptions in major producing regions like Latin America. We've been talking about that. Now, look here. Uh, let's move over here and let's look at power distribution, where copper goes in a facility. 75% of the facility's internal copper goes towards grounding circuit breakers, heavy duty power cables, and bus bars. Now, check this out, everyone. A conventional data center, uses 5 to 15,000 tons of copper. And while massive AI focused hyperscale facilities can require up to 50,000 tons, everybody, uh, that's massive. That is huge. So, data centers, and they're not going away, even though they're trying to fight data centers. Nobody wants a data center, but they're not going away. If they're not going to be here, they're going to be somewhere else. Just remember that. Cooling and heat exchange, copper's conductivity is huge for chillers, heat exchangers, and computer room air handlers, guys. So copper's not going away. It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. I mean, gosh, industry trends and intensity, megawatt metrics, standard enterprise, and crypto facilities average around 21 to 27 tons of copper, whereas intensive AI training complexes push closer to 47 tons. So, huge thing for copper, guys. It's going to continue to rise. So let's get to who's got the copper, guys. Who's got the germanium bars? And of course, these are beautiful. The silver germanium bars. I've got several of those, 5s and 1 ounce bars. But SD Bullion still they have some copper in stock. Everybody, you can see right there. There's still. Let's look at the price of this. Let's look at this Indian head bar right here. 509 checker wire. If you buy 1 to 19, right? So 509 right here for 1 copper bar. So that's $5 an ounce. I don't care what anybody says. We were at the show yesterday. There is a dealer there that is selling copper for $4 an ounce, which is considered a good deal. You can buy copper. You can buy 1 ounce copper bars and rounds. If you look right, you can buy them a couple bucks an ounce. Okay, if that's what you want. I typically like the Germania stuff, everybody, but SD Bullion's got a lot of bars. Let's see, they got a lot of silver, but they got a lot of stuff. I mean, there it is right there. They have some rounds. This is a very, very cool round right here, the Scottsdale Lion. I've got that. I've got these. The Buffaloes are really cool. And man, look at the price of this, and about $7, but it's worth it, guys. You got to check this out. That is a beautiful round, everybody. So let's move on. Let's move on over here to let's see, was that SD Bullion? Yeah. I think I got SD Bullion up again. Oh no, here we go. Let's move on to Money Metals, everybody. So let's check out their copper. Let's put that in right here. Copper. Money Metals, everybody. All these bullion companies are good, but let's see what they've got here. They've got some stuff. Price and buy. The way they do it is, let's scroll down here. Let's go here. Now we're going to try something different here. Let's do this, everybody. Let's do copper bar. Copper bars at Money Metals, everybody. Copper bars. Okay, let's try that. Then we're going to move on. It takes a little while to search these things. And looky here. All right. They've got some stuff right there. There it is. Here, let's get this thing a little bit bigger. There we go. That way we can move over. There we go. But they have some bars. There we go. $4.29 for the bars. They're going to be about $5.79. So listen, you're going to pay shipping on these things. So when you do buy these, remember you're going to pay shipping. So it adds to the cost. I don't really factor in my cost on shipping because everything that you buy in this world, if you buy it to get shipped in, you're paying shipping, except for some sites like Amazon where they offer free shipping, but then you pay for that, right? Because in order to get free shipping, you have to be an Amazon member. So they have quite a bit of stuff. Money Metals has quite a bit of stuff. They have some nice looking bars here. Really, really cool stuff. But I'm going to tell you that the Germania and the Geiger stuff's difficult to get. Let's see if Money Metals has Geiger. So let's go over here and let's type in Geiger copper. And that's what I do when we're just doing our search on it. Everybody, it takes a little while for it to pick up, but here we go. Here we go, everybody. In stock alert on this 100 AVDP ounce. That's pretty incredible. Is that 100 ounce? Yeah. Okay. So here's a copper bar, 10 ounce. That is a great price on Geiger, everybody. It really is. I bought these. I'm still making, since I bought these last year, I'm still making quite a bit on my, on my Geiger stuff. One moment. Sorry, guys. We're having some computer issues here. It's messing with my brain here. But let's go back up to our Geiger. Okay. $19.99 for a 5 ounce. Now, Geiger's a good one. Guys, these are going to go back up as copper continues to shoot back up. Now, when our silver skyrockets, everybody, you need to remember one thing. As silver skyrockets, a lot of people turn to a cheaper solution, a cheaper alternative, and they buy copper and they start stacking copper. As silver goes down, and people are going to start affording to buy silver, they buy silver. Okay, that's just the way it is. But as the long-term outlook for copper grows, if you buy now, if you decide to buy now at these prices, well, I mean, in the future, that will make you money in a long-term outlook and hand it down to your grandkids. They'll be happy that you did. So let's move on and let's roll up here to, let's go to, all right, Germania. What is sold on Germania on eBay, everybody? So there's a kilo right there for $139. Here's one for $119. They have come. Remember when these things were $300, guys? When silver was $80, $85 an ounce. It's going to happen again. So just remember that. As like I said, as silver skyrockets, this stuff's going to skyrocket too. And then what will that do? It will create a shortage, as it already has, and these things will go back up. 138. Here's a decent price, but this is a different kind of bar right here. It's actually kind of cool, but not my favorite. These right here are my favorites. That is a great price, everybody. August 2nd. There's a great price on a 10 ounce, $49.99. But then a 5 ounce brought almost $45, guys. Germania is probably right now one of the most popular bars, cast bars out there. So all over eBay, there's some great prices. Look at that. July 30th, everybody, $81. $81 for a kilo. That was a great price. That's well below what they want for them anywhere else. Let's move on to, let's see here. Let's go over to JM Bullion. Now, I've got JM Bullion picked out. Look at there, in stock alert, guys. in stock alerts. So they're out of these bars. They're becoming popular once again. Government, everybody. Let's look at government. Government has got a good price on some of this stuff, but also if you'll look here, let's see here, a 1,000 gram, a kilo now is $129. Of course, if you're gonna use your bank card or a credit card or something, you're gonna pay more than that. But remember, at government they were like $90 not too long ago, so they're going up. They're all seeing the writing on the wall. So these will start to go up again. These will start to go up again, but still $60 at government on a 10 ounce. And one of the viewers were saying, hey, did you see how high government went up on the bars? Well, that's because of supply and demand, guys. $39.95 for a 5 ounce right now is considered really good because they're selling them higher on eBay than that. So let's check some other stuff out. So we're going to check out some incredible pickups here in just a second, everybody. We're going to check out our copper pickups, and we're going to check out some silver pickups and a few other pickups that you don't usually see on this channel. So we're going to show those to you here in just a minute. But we've made our case for copper once again. What's going to happen with the Germania bars, the Geiger stuff, as they start to get cheaper and people start to snatch that stuff up, then the supply becomes short and the price goes up. So I see that once again in the future for our copper, minted copper investment grade bars, everybody. So let's go look at some incredible pickups. These videos are always a little bit long, 30 to 40 minutes. So stick with us, everybody. This is one of the funnest videos we do all week long, everyone. Well, one of my funnest parts of the videos, guys, is showing you some beautiful copper and some beautiful gold. We got, if you haven't seen these, everybody, let's turn on this light. A beautiful gold nugget. Just one of my nuggets that we have, everybody. We have collected a lot of nuggets from Sluice Boys on eBay. They actually have a live auction. I believe it's Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays, and definitely Fridays. So go check them out. You can get these beautiful nuggets, guys, at Sluice Boys, and we love them. Now, one thing about nuggets, everybody, that you need to remember, nuggets are more difficult to actually sell to a dealer. There are places out there that do buy the nuggets, and you can sell them that way. But as far as just going to your local coin shop, nuggets are more difficult to actually sell, but they're still gold, everybody. Remember that. Impurities anywhere from 70 to 98% on nuggets, guys. It just depends on where they come from. There's the eagle, our beautiful eagle there, guys, and a beautiful nugget, gold and gold. So they're a great collector, and they're still worth a really, really good chunk of money, guys. These are high premiums because they're natural. They're not made, they're not poured, melted and poured, guys, and they're incredible nuggets, everybody. We love the gold nuggets. And, of course, we got our poured copper out here and all that stuff. But let's move on to, everyone, got a little silver out here. It is Super Copper Silver Sunday. So let's move on to our pickups. I got some really cool pickups. We'll start out with some silver and move on to a couple other things. So let's start with this one right here. This is really kind of cool. I picked this up from Sluice Boys, guys. You would think, what is that? That's a silver nugget. Well, it's actually crystallized silver. Looks like a silver nugget. And I guess if you wanted to call it your silver nugget, you can, because I bought it just because it was cool. So is it worth a ton of money? Yeah, it's worth whatever the weight of it is in silver, everybody. So that's one of our pickups that we got in this week. Let's put it over here with the other stuff. And I forgot to move the microphone over onto the phone, everybody. It was over here behind me. So If you couldn't hear me very well for the first couple of minutes of this, please forgive me. We caught it. You know me. I'm ADHD. I'm SSC. SSC, ADHD. You can make a rap song out of that, guys. So let's move on. Mrs. SSC yesterday picked up this 10 Commandments, beautiful 1 ounce 10 Commandments bar at the coin show from Mike's Coins in Oklahoma City, our friend and bullion dealer, everybody. She saw that and she had to cave on that one, and it was really cool. And by the way, after the show, we went over to Sam's and I found a steal on a 36-inch flat top grill, guys, that Sam's had on sale. So let's put that down there right there. So it was worth the 45-minute drive to Lawton, Oklahoma. Trust me. So let's move on to this. This is really cool. And then I've got something to show you guys that I love. This is a Mexican 5 centavos 1907 AU53, guys. Really, really cool little coin. Very cool little coin. Probably not worth a ton of money, but we don't care. That's not why we get stuff. This would be nice to give to the grandkids, as my foreign coins that I have are good to give to the grandkids. So another one to go into the numismatic stack, guys. And this next one, we just got because it's cool. I'm not sure if we bought this. I'm gonna have to get with the Sluice boys and see if we actually bought this. But it's a very cool. It's got I forgot what that stone is in there, but it does have gold veins in it. Now, how much gold we don't know, but really cool. Just a neat little piece to have. Got more nuggets coming in tomorrow. We got this beautiful nugget. This one is 0.863 Alaskan gold nugget, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful nugget. I mean, incredible nuggets, man. We love our gold nuggets. We're going to add that to our gold nugget stack. And this nugget is 0.85. Let's get it over here where we can see it. Another beautiful nugget. Absolutely good. Love these gold nuggets, everybody. Kind of makes you feel like the pioneer days. So let's add that to our gold nugget stack right there, everybody. And my last silver piece that I picked up from Mike, I saw it last weekend, weekend before last at the Mustang show. There it is, everybody. There it is. My 5-ounce shotgun shell. 5-ounce shotgun shell, guys. Is that not cool? Is this not the coolest, massivest shotgun shell, heaviest shotgun shell you'll ever see? And of course, guess what? There's nothing in it. But look at the job they did on this. You can't really see it. I guess you could see the ridges here, just like a shotgun shell. If you run your finger up and down it, you can feel it. Guys, that's an amazing piece. Beautiful piece. 5 ounces. It's a behemoth, everybody. Behemoth. And actually, we'll put that, and let's put our, have you seen this one? If you're new to the channel, there's this one right here, guys. Beautiful. That's a 1 ounce. I believe that's a 9 mil. Let me look. I can't tell. I keep saying it's a 9 millimeter. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, we're going to put that with our shotgun shell. We're going to get some more of these. We're going to get the other versions, the 308, all that stuff to have because they're fun. Yesterday, we picked this up right here. Very cool. It's not worth squat, guys. This is, if I were to do this and tell you, looky here, Parson ingot, all right, 1860, and you said 18 karat. Look, I bought this for $4, and just the only reason why I bought this, and it is a copy, it's just kind of cool. It's fun, and it's cool. Can you imagine having one of these? That would be very, very Very expensive, 1860. I don't know that I could even afford to buy one of these every once. So let's move on to our next ones. Now, Mrs. SSC last week from Mike's Coins, and guys, he has gold backs. So don't forget that. He's got gold backs. PMG 70, Oklahoma 3. Oklahoma 3, guys. Beautiful PMG 70, Oklahoma 3. These are not cheap. They're expensive. Limited editions, early release, guys. 2025 Oklahoma 3. Beautiful gold back. Of course, it's got all the security features of all the gold backs, everybody. Really, really cool. Very, very cool. I love gold backs. They have little verses down at the bottom for security down below troy ounce there. And but gold backs are very cool. 24 karat gold. The gold, they follow, the premium follows the gold price. So let's look at I'm kind of into these right now. Kind of cool. We got another silverback in, $1 silverback. Beautiful little note right here. Beautiful note. 1957, everybody, silverback. So we're kind of getting into those a little bit. We got a 5 silverback, everybody. 1953. Yeah, 53. A 5 silverback. Very nice. You don't see a lot of cancer on these silverbacks. And you can pick them up. If you want to start collecting silverbacks, you can actually pick them up for a pretty good price. Look at this $2 silverback. 1953 red, not silverback. Dummy, I keep calling them silverbacks. Well, technically, silver certificates, guys. These are silver certificates, not silverbacks. Why am I calling things silverbacks? I got silverback in my brain. It's probably because I have this one sitting up here and I'm looking at it thinking to myself silverback instead of silver notes. So you know me. If you know me, you know me. So we got silver certificates right here, guys. We're putting them in these are in our silver certificate stack. So, and they're relatively inexpensive to collect. Now, we did get another tube of buffaloes, guys. So we got 20 buffaloes, and these guys, they're beautiful, beautiful rounds. Buffaloes are beautiful rounds, guys. Look at that. Beautiful rounds. And if they start to tarnish, it's easy to clean them. And then on our copper, also, we got in some incredible little bars for Mrs. SSC. So let's put these down. We got a tube of these really cool $2 bars, guys. Really cool. And we picked these up really cheap. Like I said, some of this stuff you can pick up for a couple bucks a piece. These are one of them. The more popular stuff will cost you more money, but that's a very cool little copper bar. Very cool. Let's turn it around here. United States of America, $2 bill. We'll set it right there. So we got that, and something really cool, everybody. Look at here, guys. What do I have here? You're right. You're right. That's my ugly mug, everybody. We got our new copper round silver stacker cracker. Sorry about the fingerprints and everything all over, guys. But if you can see it, it's 3D. Scorpion Metals. He's on actually on TikTok and not Facebook, but TikTok and YouTube. He might even be on Facebook too. But look at this, kind of a 3D. Golly, it's really, really cool how you did that. Nice reeded edges, everybody. So I like to take these to coin shows, give them to people, give them to special viewers, just send stuff, These cost me about $6 a piece with freight and everything. So, hey, I gotta love it, guys. So that is my stack that I got in for the week, everybody. We got gold nuggets over here, and we got gold nuggets over here, and all these are going to go in my gold nugget stack over here, guys. And of course our copper stack and our paper money that we all hate, right? And our silver. So all that's going in. Everybody have a fantastic, super copper silver Sunday. Guys, we love you. Thanks for watching us. Heavenly Father, you have blessed me with much. You have blessed my viewers. I ask that you continue to bless my viewers, everyone. Heavenly Father, and let us all concentrate on the 80% that we have and not the 20% that we seek. Everybody have a fantastic Sunday. I'm out.